Hello everybody! We have this container now. It's not gonna have anything particularly cool in it probably, but it might. It might have Mikasa. Mikasa's a tier 2. Could have Dreadnought, tier 3 battleship. It's pretty cool. Could have Izuzuchi. It's probably gonna have Izuzuchi. I don't know. Let's open it. Let's see what we get. No! Almirante Eberu. Okay. Neat. It comes with a 10-point commander. I did not know that. Oh. Well, we have a 10-point cruiser commander now. No torpedoes on this thing, sadly. It does have high explosive, though. Wow. This is officially now the best cruiser I have for Pan American. Oh, jeez. I mean, this isn't a bad gun count either. It looks like 5 guns per side can fire, because 1, 2, 3, 4 guns per side. Still, though, it's not bad. But, yeah, 10-point commander. That's going to make this a lot easier. Oh, dear lord. This has, like, nothing. So it's like, nothing. I think it's, yeah. Doop, 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 doop. 7.7 kilometer detection on this thing. I will master these skills. Because this isn't going to do anything on here, but it'll do something for the Argentina. Which I'm not going to actually train this captain for, because we have enough experience to get Cochrane. So today's just going to be Pan America Day. We're going to research, and we're going to purchase this, because we can. Because thank you, Star Trek event. But, you know, we did just get this little guy, so let's take this thing out. I've literally never even seen this thing before. I don't remember ever seeing it even in, like, a dev blog or anything, so here we go. Let's take this out and do a random battle and see what happens. Here we are. Looks like a 1v1. So this will be pretty neat. Spawning right in the middle. That means they're probably spawning right in the middle. They are Diana L. That is a Russian cruiser, I believe. Yeah. We'll definitely see it first, and it reloads slower than us, so we'll probably win. We don't have the best gun range, but none of these cruisers do. And was I right on it being 4 guns? Yep. How many can I fire directly forward? Can I fire 3 guns directly forward? I can! Hey, that's neat. It's one very specific angle, but that is neat. I like that. Yeah, there he is. He's moving. He's schmoving. It's really not going to be much to this. Also, I'm going to address the elephant in the room while I'm here. Different headset. My Corsair headset has decided to be temperamental, and it doesn't want to work anymore, so wow, I did not lead that anywhere close to properly. I like the gun sound, though. Pretty neat gun sound. Couple little light bonks there. Turret traverse is definitely pretty low, but also can't say I'm terribly excited to be back on single barrel guns down here, but, you know. It's just how these low tier ships work. I missed. Hey, I got a fire. Sad thing is I don't really need any low-tier ships anymore. But, I mean, it's a premium. Any premium is good. Like, you'll see people, though, go on like, oh man, this premium's so bad, I sold it. It's like, why would you ever sell a premium? Like, even a tier 2 premium still has a purpose. You can retrain captains on here. It'll take you longer, sure. But that's just comes down to a point of which is more valuable to you. The time it takes to retrain the captain or money. Because those are your options. Okay, he's right there. I'll shoot at this cruiser. And knocked out a gun. Man, the thing is, at this angle, I have just as many guns firing as if I just wasn't... Like, if I had my bow pointed at him. Should probably deal with that destroyer, but... South Carolina, please. Well, I guess I'm still going backwards. South Carolina says I'm going backwards. I can reach him. Let's get the AP loaded. May as well. That's what these cruisers do. Lob AP. This is some pretty nice AP. Like, these ships do have good AP. I just really wish they had high explosive too. Okay, I'm getting a lot of overpens now. I forgot 150 mil AP overmatches cruisers at this tier. Wow, it lived on 7 HP. Yeah, should really probably, do something about that destroyer. Might be a good idea. But this battleship is so tantalizingly close to being dead. There we go. Now this destroyer is tantalizingly close to being dead. Now it is dead. I kind of want to turn my attention towards the player. Seems like it would be a pretty good idea. So I'm going to do that. So he does have more health than I do. How fast is this thing? 20 knots exactly. This must be a pre-dreadnought. Thank you, bot. Gotta love those little love taps. Because this thing is slower than Dreadnought. So it's probably a pre-Dreadnought, or at least using pre-Dreadnought technologies. Yeah, little buddy. I love that. I love that I can fire 3 guns forward as long as I point my bow at him. You know what? This will probably actually do work. Especially because, as I mentioned just in this battle, 150 mil AP overmatches the armor of cruisers at this tier. So, you know. The fact he hasn't shot at me at all. There he goes. Here you go, little buddy. Better late than never. Now for Nino. Man, these guns. Jeez. I've been playing too much of the Star Trek event, I know, but also these guns do just feel very inaccurate, but that's not having a dispersion upgrade. Everyone is less accurate. There's the Kraken unleashed. It's just that one left. It has 4 points. Gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you have 4 points? This is gonna take me a while to even remotely get within range. It'll probably die to something else before I get there. Maybe. These are bots, but... I mean... These are bots. Like, half the time they're definitely aiming away from the target. And people die to these. I think I have a few times, but that was mostly through torpedoes. I don't think I've ever been gunned down by one of these bots. Because, like, how could you be? They don't aim at you. So I think that thing is faster than me. Yes, it is. Liz, come closer. I need you within 9.2. You're close. There we go. Now I just need to actually land a shell. Yay! 6 kills! Hey, this thing's pretty neat. No torpedoes means it's bad, but it's pretty neat. It's also, I mean, that's a decent little chunk of credits. I mean, 100k credits. I know most actual new players would not be able to pull off a performance like that, but, you know, it's still not a bad thing to have. And now we have Almirante Cochrane, which we will put this commander on. Bam. 8.9. We now have access to the funny button. That, honestly, I will be shocked if I ever get it charged. Now, because we have silver and an easy way of making more silver, I'm going to be just putting upgrades on this thing because we can actually afford them for a change. It's really nice being able to actually afford upgrades. I would throw flags on here, but I don't really feel like it. Flags are resources. I don't want to spend resources. I do, however, probably have enough coal at this point that I could probably pick up Anult. Or really any of the tier 8 or lower coal ships minus Flint. Flint is probably still out of my price range. I don't think I would want Flint anyway. So, yeah, I could literally pick up either of these two. I am very tempted to pick up an alt as a credit grinder for when there isn't an event like the Star Trek event going on. But I also kind of want to get Sharn 43 because Sharn 43 will make almost the same credits, but I can play this in ranked. But if I'm going to get a ship for playing in ranked, I should probably get Duke of York because I'll have a British commander. And Duke of York still works for ranked, and like this is the problem. Ultimately, I'll probably end up with most of these. A Nalt would probably give me the best potential credit earning. But Duke of York has the best utility. I love how, like, all three of these AP shells with low armor penetration capabilities. You don't feel it on Sharn. You don't feel it on Duke of York. I've never played an alt, so I don't know if you feel it there, but it still has a good 200 mils of pen, so you probably don't feel it there either. As long as you're not one of those people obsessed with getting Citadel hits all the time. I could also pick up, like, Bliskevica, or Gallant, or Agile. I'll have commanders for those nations, too. Bliss is probably the best to pick up, though. Because then when the coupon resets, whenever it resets, the 28th of this month, I'll probably have the coal to get one of the higher ones, too. But I don't have a Euro. Like, I'm not doing either of the Euro trees. That's the thing. This is the problem. There's, like, of the tech trees I'm doing, we got a tier 4 for the Japanese. And then we gotta wait all the way to tier 9 to get any others. Which, you know, we're not terribly far off. But we're still a decent ways off. We're not gonna make it before the coupon reset. You know, then we have Britain, which Campbelltown, I would never buy that. We have Gallant, which, I mean, tier 6, that's fair. And we have Duke of York, which is tier 7. So we got ships there. So I could pick up Gallant. Gallant could be used for ranked, but if I'm picking up something to use for ranked, Duke of York just makes more sense. Though Gallant isn't bad, I don't think. 6.6 concealment, it's better than the tier 7 British destroyer. Pretty sure Gallant just has a regular smoke screen, so yeah. It's a lot more comfortable to use then. Those are okay guns. Could be better, could be worse. Better torpedoes than the tech tree. Tech tree tier 6 I think has 7-kilometer torpedoes. If I do this, I need to do math really quick. I don't want to. I want the game audio to end, so I'm gonna need to use my phone for this. So that would leave me with 66,000. 66,000 puts me how far off of Duke of York? 9,000. So, yeah, I could get both of those in the run of a month. Or the run of this month. I almost feel like, and I know this would change things around a little bit, of picking up Agile, because that would give me a French ship, so I can start training a French commander for when I start working on the French battleships, which will happen soon. Not sure how much of all this rambling and deciding is going to actually end up in the video, but yeah, this is a French destroyer with a smoke screen, which is pretty cool. It can also have pretty okay concealment with a full 10-point commander, but I'm not going to have that, so... I can still stealth torpedo. Just barely. Which would be better for ranked? That's the thought in my head right now. I mean, like, ultimately, best for ranked would probably be, like, Bliskovica. And that would give me 2 tier 7s to play around with. I just need to decide before the 28th. There's no real reason to rush this. Let's take Cochrane into battle already. Let's go. This is going to go horribly, and I know it. This tech tree is painful. It's partially why I'm trying to just get it out of the way. Because I know it's not very good, so I want to just get it done with, so I have a reason to not really touch it again. Oh boy, tier 7s. Just look at this gun range. That Omaha has more gun range than me. I have the same range as Honje, which has smaller guns and a smoke screen. Oh no, it has 152s. Same size guns, but it has a smoke screen. That's the premium. I thought that was the tech tree one. It's the premium with the crawling smoke, which is even better. Though technically every smoke screen's a crawling smoke screen. I actually wonder. Let's go through here. So that could potentially have more gun range than me. So can that. That can't, but, you know. Kishon King, which has 150s. It's the tech tree one. It also has smoke. Graf Speed definitely outranges me. Nuremberg outranges me. Fiji outranges me. Omano outranges me. All the battleships definitely outrange me. Like, I am a squishy cruiser that has to get insanely close to the target. Like, this ain't gonna be fun. Where is my AA range? 4.6. That's a bit of a bummer. Please don't spot me, sir. Is that 6 kilometer my torp range or my... It's my depth charge range. Okay. Oh, he's going after the battleships. Okay. It's fine by me. And, like, this starts degrading after 15 seconds, right? It takes nearly 10 seconds for my shells to travel from my ship to the target, and they reload in 7 seconds. So, basically, 17 seconds for my shells to reach max range. This starts degrading after 15 seconds. More gun range wouldn't serve me any purpose other than, you know... meaning I would probably be losing progress while the shells are in flight. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Please, sir, I am suffering enough. Yeah, this is just... Yep, there it goes. It's about to start degrading. There it goes. And it's gone. You see why I don't like this gimmick? Like, at all. Like, what am I even supposed to do here? how am I ever realistically supposed to charge this gimmick with such a slow reload, like, long flight time on my shells, and the degrading happening so fast? Like, I don't understand where these ships are supposed to fit in. I just don't. Like, what niche are they supposed to fill? My guy. Wow, am I actually maybe gonna get this built up? Probably not, because I had to stop and fiddle with stuff. I'm almost there. Come on, shells. I got it! Holy shit, it does happen. It is capable of happening. Once it's built up, it doesn't degrade, thankfully. Yeah, the Omaha can do that. Wow, okay. One of my turrets is just gone. I may as well pop this. There's no real harm in it. Hey, Z. Man, I have taken a lot of damage I cannot heal. I'm non-penning of Fiji. I need to just pop my heal. He will kill me if I don't. Can I get back to my heal before I die? Probably not. Nope. I'm so fragile and weak, and I hate that gimmick so much. Turflinger, you had all the warning in the world those were coming. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I also don't understand what our Wesser is doing. I mean, I appreciate a CV that understands to move closer to the front. But where are you going, my guy? I mean, you're spotted by something. Oh, the enemy carrier. And because you're so close to an island, you're a lot easier to torpedo. This is probably going to be a loss. But hey, 53,000 damage at least. It's something, I guess. This headset is not the most comfortable. But yeah, I just figured I'd record this little bit. It'll probably just be like maybe one episode, or maybe I'll just take clips of this for another episode. I'm gonna be probably playing this thing in operations at a later point to really like grind through it, because I don't This will probably be the line I grind predominantly in operations, just because, like, look at it. Like, on paper, this is a 7-second reloading Leander, basically. On paper. In practice, no. In practice, Leander is far better, even though it has a 9-second reload. There is a reason Leander has a 9-second reload, and that's because these guns work better. It has more torpedoes, and it has a smoke screen. You know, the thing this lacks, I would literally trade the Hydro for a smoke screen. Like, I would trade the heal for a smoke screen. Just let me trade one of the good consumables for a smoke screen on this line, and I might like it. But as it stands, no. No, these were designed around a high explosive gimmick, and then the high explosive got taken away. And you can really feel that while playing them. But that's going to be it for this one. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I see you back here in the next one. See you then.